Great Star Planet, that was great. Though, it sucks that I didn't wake up in my den back in ThunderClan. Not that I miss being blind, mind you. And it's nice to have this abilities. These abilities. This magic, as they call it. But still, I miss ThunderClan. Even if they're a bunch of mewling kits half the time when they get a thorn in their paw. There we are. Now I'll go back to Fort Dawnguard and report what I found. Should I mention anything about Serena, though? She was quite the mouthy one. She was a mouthy two-leg. Nah, whatever. She's out of my hair now. Probably gonna meet her on the battlefield anyway. Besides, her being so damn mouthy. Kinda reminds me of Holly Leaf. I don't think there's any reason. Gotta return back to Fort Dawnguard, report to Isran. God, he reminds me so much of my brother. No, not my brother. Who does he remind me of? Gray Stripe? I swear, that old Tom. He's lived through almost every battle the clans I've ever seen, and yet he's still here. I have no idea what keeps him going. Whatever, though. Oh, that sounds like something bad. Oh, one of those giant lizards I saw flying through the sky. Oh, what? Those as much as possible. Well. Oh, Jayfeather, you can't ignore it. Gotta go deal with it. StarClan told me I had to deal with these things too in a dream. Don't tell me why, I just have to. Come on. Get down. Sit. Sit. Ow! That was my arm you took a bite out of, you oversized reptile! Oversized fire breathing whatever. Taking your bones for alchemy, for my alchemic ingredients later. Have fun in death. Whatever dark forest you dwell in. This land's faiths confuse me. Simpler when I was just StarClan and the dark forest. Now I gotta deal with these Defines. These dung-filled Daedra. And all this other crap! Ugh, Kratom kept picking up on the local dialect. Ugh. Damn two legs. Ah. Yes. I do need some of those. More of those. Ooh, and mountain flowers. Those would go great. And possibly some potions. I need to look up some recipes later. And who are you, I wonder? Something tells me they're not supposed to be out here. Which means, as much as I do not like conflict, I cannot let I just can't let you guys do what you please. You're bandits after all. So, fair is fair. Ooh, an atriarch recipe. Ooh, another tome. Two legs may not be too smart when it comes to fighting, but when it comes to their research, I do not mind a good read. Let's see what's in here. What the? Where's that coming from? I don't know. Onwards. Just ignore it. Ah, it's coming from that. Just ignore him, Jayfeather. As long as you don't get within his vicinity, he will not try to make conversation with you. Task at hand is more important. Getting back to ThunderClan and my own world is paramount. I finally got here. This would be better if one of my fellow warriors was here with me. At least then I wouldn't feel so crazy talking to myself. And again, I always do have the wandering shoulder of a certain Star Clan. Certain dead cats that don't do shit most of the time. Lazy pieces of fox dung. You only guess things that happen. Sure, sometimes they're right. But are they truly? I swear some clans end up in such dire straits because of StarClan and their lack of vision. They may be our ancestors, but they're not. Sometimes they're none too bright. Especially when they had put the power of stars within me and my siblings' paw. Yeah, for the fact I was blind back in ThunderClan. Thank you very much. Probably gonna be blind again when I go back. As much as I enjoy sight, I enjoy my home more. Wait a minute. Has this place gotten more refurbished? I can't really tell. Jeez, I hope I don't end up being as forgetful as Lion Blaze. StarClan. And oh crap! Great StarClan, what are you doing here? Oh! Whoops.
Where'd you come from?
Ah, crap. I did not mean it! Dang it. At this point, I'd love a reset button. Alright, StarClan did say something about a spell. Okay, what was it called? Asca Resetus? That's how he said it. I don't feel too good. No. I need another round. It's been a long day.
Hit the road.
Yeah, what do you
Oh,
want?
great, I'm back here
This
again.
is about the meadery.
Oh,
We can
no.
talk later.
What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
You want a drink?
No.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to. Fancy yourself the adventurer
Great.
type, eh?
Went back in time.
Just as well.
Now I've gotta go.
Your combat prowess would prove
Now I've gotta rest up until tomorrow. But I need to buy that. I need to rent the room again.
Have you reconsidered my
I
offer?
almost forgot to do
Sorry,
that.
I've no
Looking for a place?
Hey, this is gonna sound
Sure
weird, but I
thing.
need your
It's
room
here for a
again.
day.
I thought you people were used to indentured service.
I'll show
Thank you,
you
kind barkeep.
right this way.
Briar or
I
not,
already know where it is, though.
and so help me, you're gonna need
Ah, fine.
mother to protect you from
Lead the way, oh scaly one.
If your allegiance
And
lies
don't
with
look at
the
me like
Empire,
that.
we haven't much to
You think I'm gonna
discuss.
steal something.
Yeah.
Welcome to
What's
the
your
Bee
problem?
and Barb, my lord. If I can interest
What's your
you in
problem?
one of our special drinks.
Keep your damn nose to your business, two-leg.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah. How about instinct? Non-existent. Get lost. Gotta rest again.
Why don't they listen to me, Kira?
Great sleep.
Why won't
Yeah,
they do
but
as
Yellowfang was laughing her pelt off.
Maybe it's your breath. How should I know?
Piece of
They always try to
mouse
take
brain.
advantage.
Piece of foxstone.
Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
Don't laugh at me.
I'll tell you one thing.
Hey,
You don't make
flurry of battle.
consume
Okay,
me, get
I'm new
away
to this.
from your hands.
I'm a medicine cat, not a warrior. Besides, you made me this way, so how about you go eat some.
Yeah. What's your
How
problem?
about you go eat some tainted fresh kill? Or better yet, go eat some yew-berries. Because I'm pretty sure I could find a few here. Then again, it wouldn't really work considering you're part of Starkland. Stupid. Stupid vampire. Stupid undead whack job. Stupid undead whack job. I go all the way back there again. Okay, next time. That was the first time I had to use that spell. If I have to use it again, I will need to be more precise about the time on which I want to go back. Even though I don't know how to do that, I'll find a way.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Rothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Oh, right. Right, this boy. I'll gotta deal with him too. Let's lead him over here. Where'd he go? How do I lose sight of him? Did he really just run? He ran from a Khajiit? Whatever. Oh! There you are, Whitecoat. Where were you? You know what? Who cares? We're leaving. So I want no part if that giant oversized lizard. I want no part of that giant oversized lizard a second time. So we are leaving immediately. Then again, Starkland did tell me I needed to go slay it. And now that I reset time, because of a small accident I pulled, I've got to go fix it. But first, and foremost, I think there's probably going to be some problems over here. Bye. Hi, how you doing? Leave. Though my brother would be so envious of how strong I've become, even at being trapped in this world for several days. Alright, time to do the claw and lock. Yeah, I was surprised when those kitty pets knew how to pick the two-leg locks, or at least that's what he called them. That's what they call them here, so they probably are called locks of tungsten metal. Aren't really hard to get into if you have claws. In case, I must go find that oversized Wind Clan prey. Jeez, if a Wind Clan warrior came to this world, they'd have a field day. Pretty sure they're the ones that have lizards for prey in their territory, right? Or is it okay, what has the cojones? What has the balls? Oh look, alchemic ingredients. Thank you for your contribution. You okay, White Coat? That's right. We've got another oversized scale. We got another oversized lizard to kill. Whatever that thing is. Where did that lizard run off to? I know it couldn't have gotten far. Where is that dragon? You know what? It's probably gone by now. It's probably 100 moons. It's probably moons ahead of me by now. With the speed it travels, I probably couldn't reach it if I wanted to. I don't even know what direction it went. Go back to Fort Dawnguard and forget about that scaly waste of time. And yeah, Yellowfang, I can already hear you screaming over my shoulder about innocence and all that. I know, but I can't track something if I don't know where it went or what kind of scent it left. Quite frankly, I'd rather not go looking for the smell of brimstone, because this place is just full of it half the time. I'd be little over this Starkland Forsaken world. Ooh, I thought I heard something very interesting. Hello. I still have research to do on you. I'll be taking some of you to ThunderClan. Whether StarClan wants me to or not. Who knows what alchemic ingredients you make. Besides, I've been meaning to test something on Greystripe. I'm not gonna poison or anything, I just want to see what they do. I mean, he's a tough old Tom. I'm pretty sure he can handle it. Let's see. If I mentally ingrain this entrance in my mind, maybe I can. Okay, the spot has been placed in my mind. So maybe, just maybe, I can shoot the spell, and that's how the spell works. The last place I ingrain in my mind. Dayspring Camp. Right, forgot. Almost forgot the reason I screwed it. That I messed up that first time. Thank goodness StarClan sent me here with a reset. Unless I end up screwing up. Causing a prophecy here to go awry and me never returning home.
Smell mortal blood.
Ah, more alchemic ingredients. Thank you for bringing this. You stupid blood-sucking abominations. Now, is there any more of you? No? Good. Take that. Ooh, and that. You can keep that.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses.
I'm surprised you didn't do it sooner.
I suppose you have some good news for me.
Yeah, let's just say it's not good news and roll with that. Prepare to probably have your gut punched to leg.
Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know.
Alright. Do you want the sarcastic version or the true version? I'll just go with the sarcastic version. It's my favorite. Well, your Knight of Stendar decided to be all hero and go out and save a princess. No, I'm kidding. He's dead. Also, there was a woman trapped within Dim Hollow. Vampires were looking for her.
A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
Oh, you want to know that? Well,
I'm waiting
I
to
took her
hear
home.
what any of this means.
Oh, she wanted to go home? And I took her home. Also, they have an Elder Scroll.
They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
I'm lucky I made it out alive. They are flippin' terrifying. It's my first time dealing with these things. Especially too many of them. It was only me.
So they have everything they wanted. And we're left with nothing. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
Well, we have to do something. I mean, I have somewhere to be.
Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid.
Well, you could have fooled me.
We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
Oh, and what? You thought you could handle this without their talents? Why didn't you lead with going to find them first, then reforming this faction of yours? It's just a question of mine, because, you know, I always wondered why Two Legs were so incompetent at times, and weird, and also crazy. Now I know why.
Point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people, and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach, convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet.
And she'll help us. Why?
But she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew, he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
Right, I'll get to that. I don't like your presence nor your smell. Also, you might want to clean up the bodies. You might want to clean up the bodies. The new recruits might get the wrong idea and think you're murderers. Of course, you can always tell them to look in the mouths of the dead bodies. By all means, you can do that. But tell them to make sure not get nicked. Last thing you need is to kill a recruit because, you know, accidental vampire transformation, you know. Not funny. I still haven't come up with an alchemic recipe for that. Cure. I'll do it when I get a chance. For now. Let's ingrain this quest upon my head. And I need to go find the Lion Blaze. The Lion Blaze Faker. And of course I need to go find some Tinkerer who's running around some ruins, which I bet are full of wondrous surprises. This day just gets better and better. Can't even listen. I can't even get a flippin' vest. Why are these here? Oh well. Great alchemic. There are parts that make great alchemic ingredients. And ooh, speckled grass. I think we have some of this in the Thunderclan territory. Never thought they'd be used for alchemy, let alone medicinal purposes. What is down here anyway? Much as I hate water. Blah. God, I hate water. Ah. Oh, got the fresh kill. That'll probably save me a lot of time. Yeah, I'm gonna steal from the Two Legs. I have my own pride to look after anyway. And also my own alchemic storehouse. this little trip hasn't turned out all bad. Now, best be off. Best be on my way. Because I have a feeling I have a long way to go. And it's gonna be a long trip. I can just feel it. I wonder how ThunderClan's making out. Pretty sure with the abundance of warriors knowing medicinal herbs and treatments, pretty sure they can get by without me for quite some time. I still wonder why Lion Blaze wasn't chosen for this. I mean, he's the warrior. He should be fighting these things, not me. Why am I here? Whatever. I was chosen for this by StarClan, so might as well get it over with so that way I can go back to ThunderClan as quick as possible. It's gonna be one long, boring trip, ain't it, White Coat? Let's just hope you don't run into any trouble. I just want a nice, peaceful walk. Just a peaceful ride is all. Hold on, White Coat. I need to check something. No, where was that spell? That's the one. Why is StarClan telling me to go this way? Yeah, like I'd ever re-sculpt my face.
Jewelry, legendary Arthurian craftsmanship. Protect yourself,
StarClan, I think your spells aren't working.
It is planning on starting a fire.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the B and bar. The bunkhouse.
I do not care about you right now. I really don't. I believe I'm supposed to be going this way. Even if StarClan's clairvoyance spell they gave me is going on the fritz. If they weren't already dead, I would be strangling my ancestors right now. I really would be. Bunch of mouse brain digits. Couldn't come here to do it themselves. Already had to send a warrior to do it.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
And I don't care. Where's my horse? That's not White Coat. Right, shoot. They're all the way back at the gate. This is so bloody annoying.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale.
I gotta go find them.
Prices.
I gotta go retrieve my steed. And yeah, all the way around. Up and all the way on the Star Clan Forsaken Camp City Camp, whatever the hell this is. I'm going to have so many words for Yellowfang after I'm done with this. Oh, so many. Great. Oh, my ancestors, where did you hide my steed? Now, you... There. Come on, White Coat Star Clan are being a bunch of very, very irritating trolls. I believe that is what you call an ugly two-faced cat, if that's correct. Who likes to play pranks for no reason? Yeah, I believe that's the word for it. If I find a way to make a Star Clan, like a Star Clan cat spill out their fresh meal from their contents of their stomach through their rear, I'll also happily make the potion for it. Now where is this? Oh, joy! The map is telling me they are really far away. And none of your concern, Jayfeather. Just keep riding along. Oh boy. Great. Why are there so many of these oversized furballs? Not my steed! It's my only companion in this hell, in this StarClan Forsaken world. Don't you try it. I should be somewhere lying down, and why? Oops. May you rest in peace. I apologize. I apologize in turn for slaying you. May your soul find peace in StarClan. Or whatever spirit, whatever deity you deem holy, whatever. I'm leaving. I have better things to do. I'm going to make it my mission to extinct your entire species. You oversized hog. Try me. You want to try me? Fine, let's go. No more? Good. I am a medicine cat and a healer first. Not a warrior, but this place seems to want to turn that different like now! Why did I even buy a horse? Oh, right, because I'm lucky. Of course I am. The only company I had was that Saran. Is that Saran, a vampire woman? That too late was too much. Reminds me too much of Holly Leaf. Especially with the sharp tongue she had. Always scolding me. Be more kind and friendly to the kids, she says. Be more patient with the elders, she said. Oh no, wait. Be kind to the elderly and it was have patience for the kids and try to be friendly to them. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that. Yeah, she reminds me of that. As much as I miss Hollyleaf, I do not need a new sister to pester me and scold me on the way I should act. Ow! Excuse you, did you just hit my horse?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
And who does that?
In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Like I'd be heathenish enough to actually go visit a shrine of another deity. My faith in StarClan lacks so much. What makes them think I'm gonna go and worship another? Besides, if I keep going off track, StarClan's just gonna keep me here longer. And that is something I cannot abide. And oh my... I'm pretty sure the gods of this realm are punishing me, I know it. They can hear me. Oh yeah, they can sure hear me. 'Cause this is a ridiculous amount of bears. Alright, extinction time! I'm hoping I'm going the right way, because I'm not. Okay, checking the map again. Well, I've gotten closer. If only I could just magically transport myself. If only I could use my dream stride to teleport. To transport me quicker there. It'd be so much easier. Wait. I recall there being a legend about some sort of spell called the Dream Strider. Maybe, just maybe, I could mix that with my StarClan ability and teleport. But I'm pretty sure that's possible. And I'm getting sick of having to slay everything! I'm getting sick and tired of having to kill 300 wildlife coming at me! Everything fake! Oh goody. Well, at least this isn't wildlife. No, this is an idiot bandit. Alright, what's your deal? Well, you're one of what I am in this world, so... Then again, I'm pretty sure that sometimes I think my own apprentice hates me. Keep finding you berries in my soups, in my fresh kills sometimes. That, or that could just be Lion Blaze trying to play a joke. As instructed, you are to limit Jayfeather by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. And who they calling a fool? The only fool here is the mouse-brained idiot that sent this poor unfortunate would-be assassin. Well, I'll just take this for proof, and when I decide to find the time, I'm going to hunt down this Black Sacrament ritual, the origin of said ritual, and then the group that decided to send the assassin after me. Show them the wrath of ThunderClan. Of a ThunderClan medicine cat who is stuck in some alternate world with no idea why he's here other than vampires, other than blood-sucking monsters are running rampant, and for some reason, need to intervene. Even though it has nothing to do with my territory, or even anything to do with my world.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Don't care. I'm never gonna get there as quick as I want to. At least all the wildlife is not attacking me constantly now. That's a fresh change of pace. Though I do wonder at times about the deities and the powerful entities of this world. They seem to be on a higher tier than Starkland themselves. Still, I wouldn't put it past them to have the same casual laziness as them, or the lack of foresight to boot. And is this the same hellhole I think it is? The place I heard was set to fire underneath a dragon, and some poor idiot got stuck here. Oh, yeah. Yep. Looks like fire and brimstone happen here. Oh, joy to the world. You attack my horse, I swear I won't kill you. And I think you're dead. Eat it! A miss. Any more? Any more takers who want to piss me off? Please, by all means. I need to blow off some steam. Any more would-be plunderers? No? Good. Now I gotta go find my horse. Because, of course, she ran off. May you rest in whatever fire pit, whatever dark forest pit you hail from. I have to use this one. Can't believe I have to keep using this spell again. Ah, there's my scaredy horse. Well, at least you were smart enough to go hide somewhere. Hold on a second. I guess I was hearing things. Let's go, Whitecoat. We still have a long journey ahead. And a whole lot more problems to deal with. Great. It's getting dark. Hold on. There, now I can see better. I hate how these run has to send me all the way across this desolate, annoying, bandit-ridden landscape. I'm not even gonna... What's that over there, though? Nothing. And that's just a casual no. I may be a part of ThunderClan, but I was never part of... But I never had training to deal with that, so... I think the best approach is to go around that. And besides, the way I need to go is the other direction. Which means I need to go back through Helgen. And where am I? Need to go back through the wasted fort. Grand. Yeah, going through that won't work. You know what? I've gone on the road and gotten attacked by more than 10 bears. At this point, I might as well go off the road. A wolf. Just what I need. I bet you best friend somewhere. Don't know what their rush is, but I'm not getting involved. I think I have to go up there, don't I? Yes, I do. I think I'll need to go around. If I can ever find the way around. Alright, white coat, let's see what we have to get past. Jammed full bears. It's attacking my poor companion. Old white coat, you stay right here. I have a feeling we're close. And if we're not, I am sorry. I feel like it's going to be annoying, so ingrain the moment and done. There, just in case if somehow I manage to screw this up. So, Gun, what you doing here?
There's a vicious bear on the... You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims.
Have you seen? You do not know how many bears I had to come through to get to you. Don't tell me how ferocious this one is. At this point, you could call me the medicine cat bear slayer.
Ithran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
A funny story. And, oh, you're gonna love this. Yeah, you know those sun-hating bastards? No, not those, not the Dark Elves. That's not who I meant. I mean the ones that turn to dust.
Vampires. That's...
Yep.
Well, that might change things. Tell me more about what's going on.
Sure. Well, all things considered, we're not sure. But they do have an Elder Scroll.
By the 8th.
I thought there were 9.
Right, look.
Oh,
I'll
well.
consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
Ah, yeah, what's one more bear on my wildlife slain to-do list? Out of my way. I'll make quick work of this oversized piece of hamster fluff. At least I'm getting coin out of it. That ain't a bear. You said it was a bear. He said it was a bear. Oh, it might be a bear. Someone had a healing potion. Too bad they didn't use it. Sack. I'll take that and that. Ooh, another piece of literature I could store at that home I woke up in. That den, I mean. Yeah, den. Curse this place, it's already changing my way of speech. Oi! And that is how you deal with nuisances. Oh, how I would love to have this power every time that Lion Blaze decided to say, watch your step. I wish I could probably give him a little jolt every time he put his paws in front of him. That'd be a good laugh. Not too much of a bad jolt. I mean, just like one that would slightly, like, make him jump. Oh, are you back? Wait, what?
I'm not backing down.
What? But now that everything is actually, well, dead, I hope. I won't have to worry anymore. And I could just go find the Breton, was it? Was it a Breton? He said that's the Tinkerer was. Just get it back. Plain and simple. And if I've read anything about these Dwemer ruins they speak of, it's that they're full of wondrous little traps and little machines. It's robotic machines. I don't know what they are.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume.
Yeah, sure.
Of course he did.
That place that basically announced that he's announced.
Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
When you put it like that, he sounds like a kid that tells all the she-cat kids that they're not allowed in his little clubhouse. And quite frankly, that explains a lot about his personality. So close to an exit, but couldn't make it. Great, now where am I? Snowberries. wait. Something's here. I can smell it. Not just that, feel it. Right there. Take it out before it sees me. And my thunderbolt can't reach that far, of course. Alright, you oversized, scaly piece of fox dung. Let's do this. Come here. Open wide. That was probably the most exciting slaying of a dragon I've done so far today. If the only slaying, considering that the first one never happened. Because of my own dumb slip-up in that spell. What is that annoying chanting? This must be the ancient language. Strange words. I feel as though I can read this word. It says animal. Part of it. Something. I can only read several of the words. I can't read all of them. I'll have to look into that later. I feel as though there's probably something more up here than. Hold on, damn spell. There we go. Ah. I thought there'd be something else up here than that. I mean, I've heard that dragons hoard treasure. And I might as well be as blind as I was in ThunderClan. I was still in my world. I'll take that too. Now. Apparently I need to go back to whence I came. Because I know StarClan will pitch a fit if I don't. And then they won't bother showing me the way. So as per usual, they are stingy like that. Even though they know precisely I should be back in my world on ThunderClan territory. What gives them the right to strike me from my world and place me in one I am unfamiliar with and should not be in? Sure, I appreciate the power, the magical prowess they gave me, but at the end of the day, what's the point of it if I'm just gonna go back without it? And not just that. Why did they send me in a place full of this much conflict? Understand why this fox dung is happening. I don't, and I really just want to go back to ThunderClan. I miss my den. I miss my store of herbs. I even miss Briarlight badgering me about how I'm doing. I even miss that. I'd prefer that. I'd prefer the badgering and grabbing of warriors who get a thorn in their paw over this malignant, annoying, and quite possibly the most irritating tail-tearing, aggravating quest I am on right now. I am going to try and use one of the spells to get the speed spells to get there quicker. StarClan knows they said I needed it. They told me I needed it, but I never thought they would be right on it. Oh no. Ah! That hurt. Ah, that hurt. I hate water, hate water. Hate water, hate water, hate water. I can't hate water. I try to talk in the water. I must be losing my mind. Great StarClan, this cannot be over any sooner. I'm going to rip. What? I'm going to find out how to rip off a StarClan medicine cat's head if it even kills me. Damn this fog. I think I just whacked my foot on something. Ah! I thought I was blind in my world. What is even this? It seems like it's part of the natural order around here, but it can sense magic. Extraordinary pools of magic coming from this. What is even this? Taproot. Interesting. Research for later. I need to go find that Breton two-leg and get her to join and get back to Istron and Fort Dawnguard. And what now? Screw off back to Oblivion. I have better things to do than deal with you.
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
Yeah, noticed. Hate that. Hate it so much. Even with the water-breathing enchantments I've been put in this armor. It still feels strange to breathe. At what in StarClan's name are you? What? Is that yellow? Was that Yellow Fang? Don't bother. Oh, that's fine by me. I don't care. Quite frankly, I'm already dealing with enough weirdness today.
Khajiit as wares, if you have coin.
And Jayfeather don't care. Jayfeather leaving. Because Jayfeather done with weird shit today. Why is this such an arduous journey? I have more important crap to do than bother with you. Oh my god, what sort of dark forest hell did you spawn from? This must be my living hell, having to fight constantly without rest, without reprieve. I can't travel peacefully and have a nice calm stroll through this hellscape without some sort of bandit or some sort of moronic thief trying to kill me and steal my things, or trying to kill me and failing miserably. I just want to.
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
I have better things to do. You know what?
When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
What's Darkland?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt.
Watch.
I suggest you take it.
They're happy. What do you mean you want me to intervene? I have more. I am doing more, and I am doing right now what you asked me to do when I got here. I'm not doing any more. And it's a dead end, isn't it? I have no business with you, and I do not care. I'm going to scale this mountain. Thanks to my training back on the mountains with the tribe of rushing water. Thank you, Brooke. And Half Moon. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Half Moon. I smell a problem. Ah. What? Ah! Crap! Damn! Ah! Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Damn that. I really do not need this at the moment. Now burn in hell. Burn in dark forest hell. And yet another word I find. And I learned somehow magically. Whatever. Again, I have things much more. I have things that are way heavier on my mind than that. Because yet again, I have a mission to complete. And I'm going to get it done, so that way I do not have to be here any more longer than I have to. Now, where's my sword? Where is my weapon? There it is. I shouldn't have asked Firestar for that. What to call this weapon. Should have just called it what it was. A black sword. I hate to be you. That doesn't help me. I think I have another spell to light things up. Where was it? What was it called? I believe it. This spell is called they called it candlelight. Oh, that is so much better. Well, I could see that today was not their day. Say, I probably came here 5 hours after these poor fools passed. Oh, may they rest in peace. Normally, I do not like looting from the dead. I pride myself on being a medicine cat and respecting the wishes of the dead. But right now, this very moment, I'm kind of angry with my past ancestors and how they made me and how they shanghaied me and brought me to this godforsaken land. There. Ah. Steel acts of cowardice. Worthless. See anything else around here that I could probably stick? And what in Star Clan is this? Looks like part of a raven mixed with a two-leg. Why? Why does this exist here? You know what? This is a place full of irritations, annoyances, things that want me deader than the dark forest cats ever wanted. At this point, about ready to just use the most powerful spell and wipe this entire continent off the map. But that would go against my code as a medicine, as a healer of StarClan, as a healer of ThunderClan. And I do not want to have that blood on my hands. So I can never bring myself to do it anyway. How can I ever face my clanmate again? I did something so horrid. What is with you bloodsuckers? Why are there so many of you? I mean, well, dumb question. Oh no, dumb question. I realize. Now I need to check my... I should check myself. I'm gonna check my blood for... I'm gonna check myself for any fevers that might involve me turning into one of them. Because I have been hit by several of their spells. Don't know if that will pass it. I don't know if that will pass the plague or not, but I don't want to take any chances. It doesn't look like I have to worry about that for now. Still get out of here. Quick. Oh. Satchel. Interesting. Wonder what it belongs to. And something tells me her. And you must be the...
You haven't seen a sack
Breton I was looking for, huh?
I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Well, just look around, will you?
Well, on my way here, I managed to find something. Oh, by the way, disregarding that, your old buddy sent me to find you. Isran, I think his name was. I don't care for him that much. Maybe you do.
Isran wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Now, counterpoint. Let me tell you something. Vampires are coming back. They gut-punched Isran in the gut. metaphorically, after they almost assaulted Fort Dawnguard, failed miserably when I came and, you know, put their pale tails in the ground. Along with Isran's help, of course. And now he finally admits he needs more help. So, you gonna help or not?
Vampires. Really?
Yep.
Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population.
You did?
Well,
wow.
What are they up to?
They have something called an Elder Scroll. Don't know what that is.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
Oh, you mean these gyros?
Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go?
That fort. Back to Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he?
That's what he calls it.
To see how much progress he's made.
Still cobwebs.
I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't like talking to you people. Damn 2 legs. Let's see about the dream stride. Sad. And my eyes. Wait at least 10 minutes. That was 5. Not 5 minutes, but my eyes. And I am back here again. Thanks, StarClan. Grain. Now I'm gonna go talk to Isran. Now I'll go take a nap. Cause that mouse-brained, lazy piece of fox tongue made me trudge all over this StarClan forsaken land for 2 people he could have faced himself, and 2 people he faced. He wanted to recruit himself. And oh look, at least they're finally prepared. At least they're finally building up the fences. But it didn't seem to stop that. At least now they've built up their defenses. So I see Isran finally pulled his head out of his ass. That's good to know. And I see we've still decided to keep the dead. The recently deceased corpses of the vampire invaders on the road for decoration. How well themed. Oh, who am I kidding? That's probably gonna stink up the path like no other. And what's this about? That is Ron. Where's a bed?
You've got us all.
You owe me a nap.
Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Excuse you? I want...
Isn't this?
It takes some getting used to.
You have no idea. And what in StarClan's name? No. Why in StarClan's name is a vampire here looking for me? What, did one of them take me? What, one of them take fancy to me? Too bad my medical code is no mates. So that's off the table. If they're looking for that, well, they've got another thing coming. It's so stupid. Can't believe I have to deal with this stupid. That's what I get for helping StarClan. Little thing I got a swift back kick in the face. It's not the right doorway. That's what happens when I don't get the lay of the thing. The dogging will land. I hate two-leg nests. Is this the way up? Yes. Alright, is wrong. This better be a joke, because if it's not, well, you and I are gonna have long words about your sense of humor. It is atrocious. So, who's this vampire you spit?
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you.
Yeah, it does.
So let's hear it.
Agreed. What?
Probably weren't expecting to see me again.
No, I wasn't. Why are you here? I thought I made it abundantly clear. I don't like you.
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important.
Why?
So please, just listen, before your friend here loses his patience.
Excuse me, why did you confuse him for my friend?
Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
Of course it's about you, because, you know, why else would you come bitching to me? Alright, so what about the scroll?
I had it, and why I was down there. It
Oh,
all
really?
comes back to my father.
Oh, goody,
I'm
story
guessing you
time.
figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards.
Yeah, it knocked me flat on my
He wasn't always
ass.
like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
And what sort of prophecy is that?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun.
Oh,
That's what
not...
he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
Okay, first off, prophecies. You just had to mention that. StarClan, you and your prophecies are gonna be the death of me. One way or another. And on the second note, I know, what does this have to do with the Dawnguard? I mean, yes, we are vampire hunters, but why come to us about this? We would rather shove a stake in you and call it a day.
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong?
No. No, you're right. Yeah, just have to convince the others you're on our side. Despite my doubts about you still.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
You get no help from me.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
As much as I hate to admit it, you gotta set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture here, man. He's Ron. As much as I don't like you, and as much as I hate her, we need to work together.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
Many other warriors try to use that, and let me tell you, it doesn't work out for them well. Back where I come from, the warriors that use hate always end up falling by the blade. And not in the most fantastic ways, either.
You better know what you're doing.
Just trust me,
for now.
And I'll
but
keep
if
an
it so
eye
much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me?
Fine.
Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset.
I value all life.
Don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your
like
kindness.
You could.
I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me.
Yeah, I
Whatever
realized
it
that.
says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty obvious. You think?
Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away. In
Moth
Cyrodiil.
priest? What the?
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago.
What?
I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would even one of these old bags actually go?
The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Great. But just so you know, I don't like company. Though in all honesty, it's better than having to talk to myself all the time. Much to my dismay. So come on, let's go. I have other things. We have a prophecy to either stop or fulfill, whatever the case. Just don't try anything funny with me, and I won't have to slay you.